to Kronos, Noam. I bet you never thought you'd be singing in all of a string quartet. Maybe would you want to start off by playing that violin over there?
This one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah. You need the bow too.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
And I rosined it all specially for you, so it's all set to go.
Well, you remember the introductory remarks were that there was certain moments when you shouldn't get up and walk out. Some musicians holding a violin, but this is an exception. This is your chance to walk out. I want to inflict this on you.
Scratch away.
Scratch away.
Yeah, press hard. Yeah,
Oh, way down.
put it close to the mic so you can
Hey, I once did learn how to play an instrument. I'm not musical talent, it escaped me from my family, but I once did learn how to play an instrument, a guitar. There was a band, a pickup band made up of MIT and Harvard, mostly graduate students on faculty. And my wife was on it. She played the accordion. Ken Hale, our department, was the fiddler, great fiddler. And there was a ringer, a student from the conservatory who sort of ran it. And for one concert, they needed a guitar, and they didn't have anybody to play it, so she thought she would teach me how to play the guitar. And she managed to teach me how to play one string, but to move my fingers so that it would look as though I was playing the guitar. Sort of carried it off, so maybe I could learn this. Actually, my son brought something like this home once, a little bigger, but not much, from third grade. The music teacher had shown the kids violin, and he was utterly entranced with it, so he convinced the teacher to let him take it home, and he went on to get to the point where he was thinking of becoming a professional violinist, but an event occurred, which I described to Daniel once, which made him decide to become a gifted amateur instead, which he is. But I never progressed beyond the first string.
What's in your record collection?
Pardon?
What's in your record collection?
Well, one record is the basis for what you just heard, the first Bach suite, which I must have listened to a couple hundred times in the last few years and many times before. It has a rather special personal meaning, if you don't mind some personal anecdotes. My wife and I were married as children, basically. We were working students, never had any time for anything, never got more than a short distance from home. But early in the 1950s, we did manage to take off a couple of weeks over the summer, first time, and we decided to go to Europe, which was a trip for two kids who had really never been away from home. And the goal was to go to Prague, where Casals was running the Prague festivals, and the absolute peak achievement, what drew some of the best professional musicians in the world to this little town in the Pyrenees, was his playing of the Bach suites. Casals had essentially resurrected them from oblivion, and I think probably became the first cellist to perform them seriously. The atmosphere was kind of symbol of Catalan nationalism. Casals was a committed Catalan nationalist. Actually, by all rights, my bones should be up on Mount Conagu right now. I decided to try to climb it in a fit of abandon and lost the trail halfway up, and I started wandering around, and by the sheerest accident ran into a shed of a Catalan woodsman who lived alone up there, and after he cursed at me in Catalan for about half an hour, he showed me a trail back. Oddly, it never occurred to me to be nervous. I later understood why. Turns out the male brain doesn't mature until about 25. So before that, you think you're indestructible. Nothing can happen. There's probably an evolutionary reason for that. But there had to be somebody in hunter-gatherer tribes who was willing to go out and fight that saber-toothed tiger. Anyhow, it didn't occur to me. I came down. We had done some quite remarkable things on that trip. We went through Paris, where we were able to catch a concert by the incredible Russian violinist David Oistrakh, who was on one of his rare visits to the West. In Rome, we saw a magnificent outdoor performance of Aida at the Roman ruins, Terme di Caracalla, unforgettable. Managed to get to the Lascaux caves. They were then still open, now sealed. Could see why Picasso, when he went there, exclaimed that 30,000 years ago they had already discovered the secrets of modern art, and many other things. But